So this book, The Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East, are about masters. What are masters? Masters are enlightened beings. What does it mean to be enlightened? Enlightenment means you understand who you are as spirit, and that the physical world that appears outside of the body is actually inside of you because you're spirit. So the physical body, the physical world appear inside of you. So what does that mean? That means you understand yourself as the foundation of reality. That reality, the parent reality, the physical world, exists inside of you. You are the container, so to speak. So these people could lived hundreds of years. They were hundreds of years old. They could materialize and dematerialize their bodies. They could travel great distances instantly, and they could eat or not eat. How? Because they understood the real laws of the universe. That's what enlightenment means. You really understand who you are as spirit, and that the world exists inside of you, and you start to understand what is that relationship between you as spirit and the physical world, because that relationship is physics. What we call miracles are just the physics we haven't understood yet. But now with our modern physics, specifically that of the International Space Federation's Nassim Haramein, he has unified the two fields of physics with the unified field theory, where he is showing how this seemingly empty space is creating the material world, including our bodies. The people in this book have taken God out of the realm of the supernatural and of superstition and have placed him wholly in vibratory frequency, knowing that as they keep their bodies in the divine vibration, they never grow old and they never die. So stay with me, because in a moment I'm going to show you how modern physics is starting to understand this. Another quote from the book: God our Father is pure light emanation, and from this vibrating light all come forth. In this vibration, all stand together with God. Now, before I continue, God is not a man in the sky. God is the universe and the laws of the universe. In the primal cosmos, aqueous, or God substance. Now, remember that word aqueous, okay? Think about it when I show you the video. All things exist, and because of that existence, the vibrations are so high that none perceive them. Unless one stands forth in spirit as we do, it is necessary to raise the vibration of the body to spirit vibration in order to see this. So they placed God, they understood God as a frequency, a vibratory frequency, a field of energy, and they stayed in tune with that field of energy, and therefore they never grew old, or they never grow old and they never die. So to most, that sounds poetic and mystical. But thanks to Nassim Haramein at the International Space Federation, we're starting to understand that this may be literal.
And the space between everything appears to be empty. We call it empty space commonly, but it's not.
That radiant light is the field they are in tune with.
The very specific scale of the Planck length is quantized with spherical units of Planck oscillators, billions of times smaller than the atom.
Remember when I said aqueous?
You can think of it as like a fluid that permeates all space.
That's what this is.
It's a source of the gravitational field. It's a source of the electromagnetic field. It's a source of mass, source of charge. So now we're starting to really understand the mechanics of it.
So they knew that that light is really their true self. It is God, and we're all part of the one thing, God. And that is then expressing itself into the material realm. So we are all this light expressing itself. God wants to be me, and God wants to be you, and God wants to be the dog, and wants to be the rock. So all matter, all material form is coming out of this white light. So they understood that that is God, and they paid attention to it. And when you pay attention to it, it gets larger, and it grows inside of you. You start to really feel it, and you start to align with it. You come into resonance with it. And what does resonance mean? It means more information and more energy transfer. So when you start understanding yourself as that light, you don't age and you don't create disease in your body, because all disease and all aging is decoherence from that light. So now, with that knowledge, right, when we have this understanding from Unified Field Theory by Nassim Haramein, and then we read this book, all these messages, it's not just a nice story anymore. It becomes very real, and you can utilize it in your life. Type "I am light, I am the light" in the comments. I'm starting a 13-week class. Every Sunday we meet, we do breath work and a guided meditation where I kind of walk you through this so you can start to feel this in your own body. And we'll read the book together. Because when you read the book, through the lens, having this knowledge from the unified field theory, it becomes very real for you. It's not just a nice story. It becomes very real and something you can use. You can see the effects of in your daily life. See my profile for more information.